Hello everybody! We are back today with the finale of Princess Charming, the lesbian German Bachelorette. We are down to 2 contestants, Nina and Elsa. It's gotta be Nina, right? Like, it's gotta be Nina. For any of you who don't know me, hi, my name's Elena Joy. I do videos on this channel mostly about the queer community. I'm a therapist in training and I interview experts on sex, dating, and relationships. But sometimes we react to and do commentary on queer reality TV. And that's what today's video is. Season finale, Princess Charming. My hair is so dirty, I don't want to talk about it. Who has time to shower nowadays? No matter what happens, there's a reunion. Oh my god. The only reason I watch reality TV is for the reunions. That's the good stuff. Really. As always, thank you to Surfshark for partnering with me on these videos. Surfshark is the only way that I can watch this. It's only available in Germany. I'm in Canada. I watch it using Surfshark. And thank you to my patrons because you allow me to pay one of you, shout out Kim, to translate each of these episodes from German into English for all of us. If you haven't checked out my Patreon, it's linked in the description. It is what makes this content possible, including sleeping around. And I have so much bonus stuff over there if you're interested. Bonus content from this show, extended episodes of every single episode of Sleeping Around. So everyone, say a big thank you to the patrons because they are financing this series. Okay, let's go.
Es war total verschiedene Frauen und wir haben total verschiedene Connections. Aber die sind halt beide so toll und wertvoll.
They do have 2 totally different connections. Her and Elsa, who a lot of the time acts like an Olaf. Oh my god, what's the movie called? The Let It Snow movie with Elsa and Olaf. The Ice Princess movie. What is happening? What's that movie called? Frozen. Oh, Jesus. I've been told that Olaf isn't even the bad guy. Olaf's the bumbly snowman. Right? Shoot, I thought Olaf was like an evil name. Once again, the Frozen reference joke. It's been funny to me, but I don't even know if it's made any sense to the rest of the viewership. Her connection with Elsa is physical, it's fiery, while her connection with Nina is emotional. It was built on a foundation of friendship. We have seen the physical connection as well, but it's more subdued, it's more steady.
Ich frage mich immer noch, ob du es wirklich ernst meinst oder nur gewinnen möchtest.
Elsa's been on the show before on a different season, made it to the final 2, and then lost. And so there's some sense of competition that Elsa has come in with. Like, not that she's actually here for the princess and wants to win because she likes being with the princess, but that she just wants to win to not lose. But before we get to the rest of the season finale of Princess Charming, I'd like to take a second to thank the sponsor of this content, Surfshark. For any of you who aren't familiar, Surfshark VPN is a virtual private network, which is a service that keeps your online data and identity safe. Surfshark VPN encrypts all of the data sent between your device and the internet, so it keeps your personal information protected. Also, it can swap out your digital location with a new one. In other words, it changes your IP address to trick your device into thinking that you are in whatever country you want to be in the world. This includes unlocking streaming services, deals, coupons, sales that are only available in certain locations. Surfshark has over 3,200 servers in 100 different countries, so the possibilities to unlock content are massive. The encryption and data protection piece of Surfshark when you're traveling is also super important, especially if you use shared or public Wi-Fi. That can be a goldmine for hackers and cybercriminals if you don't have a VPN encrypting and protecting your information. So secure that personal data with Surfshark. Plus, if you use the link in my description, surfshark.com/Elena, or you use code Elena at checkout, you can get an extra 4 months of Surfshark VPN. Surfshark has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out, see how much you like it, see how life-changing it is, at no risk. Now back to the episode.
Ich kann nicht vergessen, dass ich hier nicht alleine bin und dass es nicht nur um mich geht und wie ich Madeleine finde und wie Madeleine mich findet, sondern auch wie Madeleine Elsa findet.
I don't know. I get that for self-preservation and not wanting to get hurt and maybe like keeping your walls up a little bit, which it seems like that's what Nina has been doing. But on the other hand, I almost feel like that's what's holding Nina back and maybe doing a disservice to the connection with Madeleine. So I almost wonder if in service to their connection, it would be better to forget about Elsa.
Seit gestern, seit der Entscheidung, sehr viel in meinem Kopf, viel nachgedacht.
Ich auch.
So in the last episode, Nina almost considered leaving after the princess asked them to stay. Because Nina does have their walls up. She's scared of getting hurt.
Jetzt hier bin für dich. Ich habe gerade nur Augen für dich und das meine ich komplett ernst. Und ich bin wirklich, wirklich richtig froh, dass du hier bist. Wirklich.
Is she gonna pick Elsa? Oh my god, is she gonna pick Elsa? I don't know. So for their one-on-one date, they've done like a river tour of Bangkok. They went to a temple, were blessed by a monk. And at the market, Nina's paying for everything. And Madeleine's like, sugar mama. Points for Nina.
Madeleine sagen, dass ich es sehr besonders finde, mit ihr Zeit zu verbringen und dass ich sehr gerne noch mehr Zeit mit ihr
Elsa's
verbringen
writing a letter.
Madeleine hat teilweise so ein bisschen
Like, I just can't get a handle on whether this is sweet and thoughtful or whether Elsa is pulling out every trick she knows to hook Madeleine in.
Nicht schön gewesen, dich so traurig und auch irgendwie ein bisschen verzweifelt zu sehen.
Ja.
Ohne zu wissen, was gerade in deinem Kopf abgeht.
Okay, Madeleine and Nina are going to talk about the last elimination ceremony.
Und da hatte ich irgendwie dann gestern keine Kontrolle mehr drüber.
Ich habe auch Angst, nochmal auf die Fresse zu fliegen, wenn ich hier immer gebe und sage, hey, du bist toll und ich mag dich und ich hätte gern Bock, aber es kommt halt nie, ja, du bist auch richtig toll und ich mag dich und ich habe auch Lust.
It's true. They have continuously told the princess how much they like her and how connected to her they feel and all of that. And the princess has tended to respond with like, thank you for telling me that. Instead of like, I want you to. And so I can see how that would be disheartening to be on the receiving end of. And I also don't know if that's just part of being on a show like this. Like, I don't know that the princess is necessarily allowed to say how much she actually really likes people. I have the same hesitation as Nina because the princess really hasn't been excited or open in expressing feelings of interest in Nina. Whereas she has this different kind of fire in her eyes when she talks about or talks to Elsa.
Dass wir irgendwie Rollen geswitcht hätten und dass sich ein bisschen wie so eine Einbahnstraße anfühlt und ich irgendwie ganz viel gebe und das tust du. Und dann halt von der anderen Seite halt sehr wenig kommt,
Ja.
dann das ist total doof. Es ist immer berechtigt, dass du dich so fühlst und ich würde mich genauso fühlen.
But again, the princess is like, yes, I hear what you're saying and I reflect back to you what you're saying to show you that I understand what you're saying. Instead of, I understand what you're saying, here's what you're saying, and here's some reassurance. Here's how much I like you. Here's how I feel about you. Oy.
Mich auch sehr freuen, wenn du heute quasi bei mir nochmal übernachtest.
Voll gern.
Ooh,
Ja,
their
möchte
second
ich.
overnight date. Well, and Nina will know. Oh, wait, sorry, a kiss. Okay, that looks like a good kiss. So, sorry, I got distracted. Because this is the day after the commitment ceremony, Nina will know that Madeleine has not spent time with Elsa yet. I imagine that would also feel nice and comforting to know that you're the first one that gets to spend time with Madeleine. Like Nina so far is the first and only who's had an overnight with the princess, and now they get the second.
Das Bett ist richtig groß. Das ist voll
Geil.
und hin und her wälzen.
Auf jeden Fall.
Nina hasn't said like what necessarily happened on their last overnight date, but implied that it was a good time. Okay, the morning after. Let's see the afterglow.
Wir sind im Kuscheln aufgewacht quasi und das finde ich auch toll, weil normalerweise dreht man sich ja mitten in der Nacht dann doch mal weg und will für sich sein. Aber ich bin aufgewacht und habe direkt Nina gespürt, ihren Atem gespürt, gerochen und es war einfach total schön.
They're looking pretty cozy. Oh, I don't know. There just isn't. It feels like there's something missing, and I hate it because I think Nina, as far as we've seen on the show, Nina would be the perfect partner. Like, Nina seems incredible, and I want Madeline to be with someone incredible. I want Madeline to be with someone who's gonna treat her well and have the level of emotional intelligence that Nina shows. But there's a feeling something is missing, which makes me worry because I think it seems like Madeline has only really had that spark with Elena, who wasn't really that into Madeline, and now Elsa, who we don't trust. We just don't trust her. Oh God, okay.
Vom Bett aus auch noch sehr genossen und sind dann tatsächlich auch einfach Arm in Arm eingeschlafen. Das war echt so, jetzt ohne Scheiß. Leute, was soll ich machen? Ich bin scheiße müde. Seit 2 Wochen.
Okay, so nothing happened. Nothing happened beyond cuddling. I wonder if more happened on their first overnight than what happened last night on this one. I wonder if there's more doubts kind of being sown in Nina's head. Because if you had a really good time and you really enjoyed yourself on the first overnight with whatever you did, would you not be jumping at the chance to repeat? And so if there's been like a step backward, that would not be what you would be hoping for. But like the princess said, she hasn't slept in 2 weeks. She's tired. They just got to Bangkok the night before. That also, of course, makes sense. Here we go, buckle up.
Ich bin sehr aufgeregt, Elsa.
A day with
gleich zu
Elsa.
sehen.
Let's see. What's on our bingo card for our day with Elsa? Constant contact physically with the princess in some way. Everything that the princess says, Elsa is gonna agree with and explain how she is that thing that the princess wants. They're gonna make out a lot. The princess is gonna express that she's not sure if she trusts Elsa. Let's start with those. Put yours in the comments.
Grinsen, wenn ich daran denke.
See, even this, I get an inner grin when I think about it. She's got something with Elsa that she doesn't have with Nina that is important, but only enough if the person you feel that for is trustworthy.
Ich freue mich einfach nur.
Okay, forearms.
Und auf alles Bock hat, wie sie immer so
See,
sagt.
and this is something that is important. This adventurous sort of spirit is something that the princess values. And it's something that Elsa has said, I'm adventurous. And so the princess is like, let's put that to the test. So they are rappelling down a skyscraper. Oh my God.
Ich wollte ihr Sicherheit geben und sie stärken.
This really does show the kind of difference in the vibe between the relationships with Nina and the relationship with Elsa. Oh my God, that would be so scary. Oh my God.
Oh mein Gott.
My hands are sweating just watching this.
Ich muss dich loslassen.
Okay.
Okay, ne, ich will dich wieder festhalten. Ich kann das nicht ohne.
And it's almost too bad because it's like, yeah, whose date is gonna be more memorable? The one where you walk down a skyscraper or the one where you're on a boat going down a river?
Total schön, dass wir, obwohl wir uns noch gar nicht so richtig kennen, dass Elsa und ich so ein krasses, besonderes und auch einmaliges Erlebnis
Exactly. They shared such an
miteinander
intense,
jetzt
special, and unique experience together. Well, and Elsa did show that even in a really high-stress situation where Elsa was also afraid, she tried to be there for Madeline. It's not nothing.
Bin nicht so ein
Oh, Nina.
Wortmensch.
Just
Weiß
by
nicht, tanzt dir lieber
herself.
was.
Okay, Nina's also writing a letter. Maybe it's like a task they've been given. And it's funny because when Nina does it, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Like Nina writing down their feelings, writing a letter to the princess. When Elsa does it, I'm like, sketchy. It's like Elsa left this taste in our mouth from early on, and I'm having trouble coming back from it. I'm having trouble seeing any of her actions as genuine. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Partnerin arbeitet und du vielleicht nicht dein Leben lang, aber einen Zeitpunkt oder so gar nicht arbeitest und dann eher so sich um die Kinder kümmerst?
Also, ja, könnte ich, klar, wenn man.
Oh, they're talking about having children and who would stay home with the child. We've also checked off 2 of our bingo cards. They're physically all over each other. And Madeline's saying something and Elsa's going, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's exactly me. I would totally stay home. I would totally stay home with our kids. Whatever you say, whatever you want, whatever it takes to win. That's unfair. Who knows? We don't know. We haven't heard the princess and Nina talk about the future really, other than where they might live. And the princess is saying, I want to travel. I want to live in different places. And Nina's kind of saying, I'm pretty settled in Berlin.
das ist nicht nur so ein kleines Grinsen, sondern ihr ganzes Gesicht strahlt dann und dann hat sie diese
There's an
Lachfältchen
intense
und ihre Augen
physicality
strahlen.
between them. There's giggling, there's blushing.
Es ist total gut angefühlt, dass wir die ganze
It felt really
Fahrt
nice that we
über
kept
uns
some kind of
berührt
physical
haben.
connection through the whole ride. What did I say? Constant physical contact in one way or another. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a negative thing at all. I'm like that. I would love that. It just feels classic Elsa in this context. Look at her. She's like, come here, let me wrap my. Look at her leg. She always sits like that. It's just oh, damn it. The connection is it's better. It is. It's better. It's just, can we trust her? The optimist in me wants to say that maybe Elsa came in for the wrong reasons. Maybe she started out just wanting to win, but maybe now the connection is genuine. Maybe she does really feel this strongly toward Madeleine, and maybe they can be happy and in love forever. We'll find out one way or another.
Elsa und mir ging ja alles ziemlich schnell und es war alles sehr von Anfang an intensiv. Das ist auf jeden Fall was ich kenne und es entspricht schon so dem realen Leben.
Okay, so she's saying this kind of intensity of connection right from the start is familiar to her in a way.
Das ist, glaube ich, das, was mir halt dann so ein bisschen Angst
Wow,
macht.
okay. Yep, it's real with Elsa. She likes Elsa so much it scares her.
Das ist auch normal.
Oh, the vibe is so different than with Nina. It's just not the same. And that's also why Nina, I think, keeps talking about having their walls up and not being sure how the princess feels and not having it reciprocated, because she can sense it. Madeleine is not this way with Nina. She's not studying Nina's face and touching it and saying how much she likes her, and she's just not.
Wenn
Come
ich
on.
mit denen küsse, vergesse ich einfach
Like-
alles, was um mich passiert. Dann gibt es in dem Moment nur sie und mich. Und
Like that-
egal, was
come on.
drumherum ist, da kann ganz Bangkok irgendwie pulsieren.
Mit mir mitzunehmen.
And now I'm reading into this, but it's also possible that Madeleine didn't do anything with Nina because she knew that she was going to ask Elsa to spend the night with her the next night, and maybe she's really only interested in Elsa. And she also clearly doesn't want to hurt anybody, so she's trying to do like what the show probably requires her to do, which is try and express equal feelings for both of them so that we don't know what's happening and the contestants don't know what's happening. So she's probably trying to do that while also not lead Nina on. Oh boy.
Ich musste auch lachen. Und das ist eigentlich ein gutes Zeichen.
Oh, she's gonna pick Elsa. Oh no, poor Nina.
Hat mir nochmal mehr Klarheit gegeben, jetzt so, wie ich mich in deiner Gegenwart fühle.
Where the princess says she doesn't know if she trusts her. Are we gonna get that on our bingo card? That's the princess saying, here's something I worry about. I worry that you're not patient enough. And her sharing something she worries about is just further indication that she's thinking about what a future with Elsa would look like. Oh god, this is gonna be so intense. Oh, now she reads the letters. Okay.
Denke ich an weiche Energie, die mich berührt, ohne mich berühren zu müssen. Wir fühlen uns an wie ein gemeinsames Fallenlassen.
Smiling a little bit reading Elsa's letter and looks concerned when reading Nina's letter.
Ich hoffe, dass unser Abenteuer weitergeht und ich dir meine Welt zeigen darf und ich dich in deiner kennenlernen kann.
Oh god, it's just all I keep thinking about is like, imagine convincing someone to stay, someone who is feeling insecure and uncomfortable and like they're not feeling like you share the same connection that they do and so they want to leave, and then you convincing them to stay, saying I really want you here, please, only to then pick the other person. Oh, my little therapist to be heart can't handle this.
Ich fühle mich unglaublich verbunden zu Madeleine.
Okay, it always kind of cracks me up, and by cracks me up, I mean irritates me, when a show edits something in slow motion when they didn't film it in slow motion. Like Nina walking up was like... It's like, you don't film it in slow motion. Don't put it in slow motion. It looks bad. Ugh, Nina looking beautiful. The princess looking fiery and red. Elsa looking the same as always. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad.
Ja, liebe Nina, erstmal schön, dass du hier bist.
Dear Nina, God, this is bad. She knows it's bad.
Du bist so ungefähr zur Halbzeit erst gekommen.
Okay, look at her face talking to Elsa. The face behind the face is saying, I have good news. I'm excited to share this news with you. The face behind the face with Nina is, I'm so sorry, I'm about to hurt you, and I really don't want to. This was the first overnight date. Very different vibe. It felt like that was almost the start for her and Nina, and then it just kind of plateaued and faded away as things with Elsa lit up.
Besondersten Momente für mich mit
Pretty
dir
early on.
war, als wir
One of our
ziemlich am
most special
Anfang
moments
auf einmal auf
was
deinem Bett
pretty
saßen,
early on.
gemeint-
That's also not great. You don't want your most special moment to be like the second time you ever spoke.
Und die Kette, die du mir in dem Moment geschenkt hast, wird mich auch für immer an
Will
dich erinnern.
always remind me of you. That's a goodbye. That's a goodbye.
Zweifel hatte, okay, passen unsere Lebensstile zusammen?
She's saying she always had doubts with Elsa. Do our lifestyles fit together?
Ich frage mich immer
I'm
noch,
still
ob
wondering if you're really serious. Does that count? Can we put that on the bingo card? Does that count?
ich würde mir wünschen, wenn
I wish
dieses
this happiness
Glück
would simply stay with
uns
us forever,
einfach
but it
immer
won't.
bleibt
Let's stay with
und
it'll
wir
stay
immer
with us
verbunden bleiben.
forever, but separate. I want us to always stay connected as friends.
Aber leider
Ja.
eher auf eine Freundschaft.
Scheiße.
Tut mir so leid.
Muss es nicht. Das ist total okay.
Wow.
Du findest dein Glück mit Elsa.
Let it go. Let it go. Let all your hopes and dreams for Nina go. Oh, Nina. How did it turn out this way?
Nach unserem Date hätte ich damit nicht gerechnet,
Oh, they didn't expect it. Nina thought she was gonna win.
weil man dann doch so ein bisschen an seiner Menschenkenntnis zweifelt.
No, Nina, you felt it in your gut. Don't doubt yourself. You expressed it every time you saw her. Don't give up on your intuition. It's strong. It's good.
Was ich mir wünschen würde, ist, dass wir gemeinsam die nächste große Reise zusammen beginnen würden. Und deswegen möchte ich fragen, ob du die Kette behältst.
It's Elsa.
Nicht so lang.
Ja, natürlich.
Oh, I hope it's true. I hope it's genuine. I hope they're together forever. And I hope Elsa treats her like a princess. Like a princess.
Und nächste Woche bei Princess
Oh god,
Charming.
okay. The reunion. Oh my god, I don't even want to know. I have asked Kim to translate the next episode as soon as possible so that we don't have to wait a month for the reunion. Oh my god. Next time will be the reunion. Stick around for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments what show you want me to react to next, because this one's gonna be over. What season of what show should we watch next? What is the best season of queer reality TV that you have ever seen? Follow me on Instagram if you don't already, because that's where the magic happens. As always, a huge thank you to my VIP patrons, my vitally important producers. You make this series possible. While being in a full-time master's program, the folks on my Patreon make it possible for me to pay an editor for sleeping around, for me to pay an editor for this regular content, for me to pay somebody to translate and subtitle these videos. I would not be able to do that without the support of those of you on Patreon. So thank you, thank you. If you're interested in supporting my content in a new way, the link is in the description. Like I said at the beginning, there's so many perks over there. I really try to make it a place that is worth your time and your financial support. And another thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Remember, you can go to surfshark.com/Elena. It's linked in my description, or you can use code Elena at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark. Surfshark has been an absolute game changer for me and also is a longtime supporter of the channel, and so I really recommend you check it out. That is it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon for the reunion. Bye! We have the finale. Bugs is very excited as well, of Princess Charming today. We also have a very chatty cat who's now chewing on a box.